All right, I'm gonna steal your phone, and we're already live. Oh my god, I can't even get in the chair. I'm so short. I'm like, there's a height requirement for the chairs at Jack FM apparently. All right, good morning everyone. Leo, let me see that phone, sir. I'm gonna steal your phone. Hopefully people are awake. It's Friday morning at 7:30. And let's get a cute baby. That's a cute baby there. All right, let's make sure this is streaming good. And we're going to go to the Go To Girl page on Facebook. Hey, good morning. Somebody's up with us. That's what's up. All right. So, guys, I got a special guest, a new client. I'm absolutely happy to have him here with me today. And oh, we got to go to pages. Here we go. There we are. There's me. All right. So Leo is going to be on. We're going to talk about him. I got a few people watching. And so I'm going to give this video a share. Good morning, Shannon. Shannon was just messaging me, and I was actually going to shoot you a message and be like, hey, I'm about to go live. So I couldn't really respond back. I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor real quick. Give this video a share and support local. I've noticed on Fridays, I don't know what it is, but people sleep till last minute. They hit snooze. Do you do that?
Yes,
Yeah. They hit snooze on Fridays because I have a lot of people that actually set their alarm to watch this live. Now, if you're listening on Jack FM, this is actually going to go on the radio, so I don't edit it. Like a lot of radio shows are like, we got to take a commercial break, and it's all recorded, and then they put it on because if they need to take anything out, they do. But the cool thing about the people that listen on Jack FM, they get the real deal. Like, whatever we say, they get. So don't say anything too crazy.
Okay.
I don't see him doing that. He's the one cool guy. All right, so we got a couple more people hopping on. But, yeah, a lot of y'all set an alarm. If you're at home, you can actually, if you're in the car or whatnot, you can actually start following me on Facebook. You can comment, ask questions. So I'm just going to make sure that this is streaming good here. What's up, Be Sweet Treats? It's not showing me everybody on my phone, but I'm seeing you over here. So good morning, Be Sweet Treats makes some amazing desserts. I'm talking about cookies. She is right here in Wichita Falls. And let me tell you, dude.
Oh, I love sweets.
He's like, yeah. Leo, you're one cool guy. Like, I'm really excited to have you on. Like, we just met recently, but you're related to someone I absolutely love.
Oh.
Christina, I have known her for years. We've actually done a lot of business. I'm going to have her on the show next week.
Really?
I called her. I said, you know what? I got your brother on. I said, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to go see you, because and that's one reason I took your business. I don't always like to go through people that do what you do because, I don't always know them, but because I knew her, I was like,
you don't like male escorts.
Yeah. He also does that on the side. So, guys, he moonlights. Ooh. So, Leo, tell me a little bit about you, because it's a family business, and now you're in it. So, tell me a little bit about you and your business.
Wow, yes. And good morning, everybody. Yes, I've been in the construction business since I was a kid. My father used to have me on the back of the tractor. And I just hold on for dear life while he's getting a foundation ready. I've got concrete and everything in my blood from a young age. Born and raised in Wichita Falls. Only left when I joined the Marine Corps.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for your service, by the way, y'all. Hit the hearts.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you came back?
Yes, I come back. It's where my family is. And my father lived here until he died. My mother's still here. My whole family's here. I have kids here, brothers and sisters, and I love Wichita Falls. I'm a local guy.
You can hear the love in his voice. You can hear the love in his voice, and I love that. And so it's really cool because, you're a local guy. You grew up with your dad doing this, and, I think you're a cool guy. I know the first day we met, he was like, yeah, I was just out demolishing a trailer home. And I was like, I could have done a video about that. Like, what is that? Like, I could have went out and seen. So we're gonna have to get together.
I did another one yesterday.
Leo, I'm gonna need you to
old house, a really old house.
Oh my
God,
God,
like 100-some-year-old house.
Really?
But I signed a contract yesterday on one on Hollywood Street.
We're doing it. Don't do it without me. Like, let me know. As long as you don't do it this weekend,
no,
we're good.
No.
Okay. So, all right. So we're going to talk a little bit about what you do. I'm going to give a few more shout outs. There's Sparkle joining. Good morning, Leo. Leathercraft by Leo. There's another Leo watching a Leo here.
Hey.
What's up? Diane, good morning to you. I just adore you guys. And surely, you know, later in the day, because it's early, a lot of people watch this on their lunch. They watch it at night. It's really cool how my following works. So if you catch this video later in the day, be sure to drop a comment. I am going to put your new Facebook page. We created a Facebook page, which is, I think it's Lerma's Concrete is what we went with. And so hopefully it'll let me, because you do a lot of everything. Now, you told me y'all have done huge jobs, but you're really focusing on like demolition and concrete. And so tell me a little bit about what you do to tell them.
Yeah, so my forte is concrete, decorative. You name it, I can do it. I've been doing it. I do landscaping now. I do. You can give me a blank landscape, a blank sheet, and I can make whatever you want.
Wow.
Make nothing into something, something ugly into something beautiful, something old into something new. That's what I love to do. It actually gives me joy to not only just make my customer happy, but to see something beautiful.
Yeah.
And I always tell my customers, it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful, guys. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning to you. I'm going to take your Facebook link and I'm going to put it in the comments to this new page that we created. It's still something we're working on, guys. You know, he's hired me to help him out with that. A lot of people don't realize I can help you do graphics. I can help you get your, you know, stuff sized the right way for your page, you know, or whatever. We can get your details out. There's a lot of things that I can do to help people. And you're a busy man. Like, you don't really have time to sit on the phone and do Facebook. So I think that worked. Let's just make sure here. So if you look, you know, if you're listening to Jack FM, again, you know, you can always go back to the Go-To Girl on Facebook to find these business owners. You can find my phone number because, you know, it was cool. Yesterday, Dan, I got to give Dan the man a shout out. He's a city inspector and he hollered at me. He's like, hey, do you know anybody that can do this? And I'm like, my customer, like, I got you. Like, and it's really cool. So you went out, you met with Dan yesterday.
Yeah, really cool story. When I called him up, you know, we talked a little bit. He felt me out. I felt him out, and we immediately bonded. And so I go. He asked me, when can you meet? I said, how about right now? He goes, perfect. I'm here.
Yeah.
So we met at the water tower.
Yeah.
The new one going up, and he's like, can you take care of all of this? It's a good sized landscaping project is what it is.
A lot.
A good sized landscaping project because they're about to start welding, right?
Yeah, okay.
And so and it's so windy that the sparks from the weld can actually catch the grass on fire.
Oh, so this got to be done.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he says he asked the foreman of the group called Phoenix Tank. They're out of way up east. And he says, well, when are you guys gonna start welding? And he goes, Monday. I said, well, then I can get started this weekend if your company accepts my bid. And, of course, they did right away.
Woo!
Yeah.
You haven't even been on the show yet, and already got your customer.
Well, yeah, you've already paid.
Patted myself on the back.
Right, so I'll be hiring you some more.
Yeah, there we go. How about that?
Well, not only was the project accepted, the bid accepted, I got to meet that really interesting city employee, the inspector. He was Dan
handlebar mustache Dan.
Yeah,
like,
really nice guy.
Seriously, yeah, he's a cool guy.
I tell you what, when you can meet a really interesting, cool person, it just makes my day better.
Yeah. And let me tell you, I have handfuls of those interesting, cool people. I really do, guys. You guys are great. If you're watching at home, there's a lot of business owners that watch it. You run into these little jobs from time to time, and we're going to work on having a networking event where I can get all of you guys together and introduce you all to each other. So be staying tuned for that. I know if Eddie Mandela was watching, he's like, you haven't put together the networking mixer. Because Eddie loves him. He's like, when are we doing it again? And I'm like, Eddie, I got you. Like, I always check with Eddie, so I hope he gets to watch this episode. He works a lot. So I got a lot of my regulars that kind of keep hopping on and off, here. Gerald, good morning to you. All right, so guys, if you're just tuning in, I've got my new client with me, and I was like, hey, we got to get you on the radio. We got to go out and do some videos demolishing stuff. And the point I want to get across here, guys, is he's local. You've been doing this, what, you told me, over 30 years?
I got out the Marine Corps in 1994, and I immediately, they asked me when I was in the Marine Corps, what are you going to do when you get out? I said, I want to pour concrete with my dad. So,
he's like, I've served our country, now I'm going back. Dude.
Yes. Well, I didn't like Los Angeles or San Diego or those bigger cities.
Really?
Did not like, I had a gun pulled out on me more than once out there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I went in a war zone outside of the country.
That is scary. That is scary.
Yeah, and anyway, so I wanted to get out of there, out of California. And Wichita Falls was just a place that I grew up in and that I love. And so, since 1995, I've been in this business in Wichita Falls.
You know what's crazy? That 1995 is so long ago. Like, I'm an 80s, 90s baby. I'm like, oh my God. No, seriously, because my high school reunion is tomorrow, which my son's birthday, y'all, hit the hearts. My oldest son turned 22 today. 22. And I'm just like, wow, time flies. But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, my 20-year high school reunion is tomorrow. I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this? So it's crazy how time flies, but that's a great amount of time to be doing this right here locally. That's an amazing time. And then you do it with Dad growing up, so you count all that. You've been doing it all your life, so that's amazing. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning. Glad to see you on. Do me a favor, guys. Literally, I always ask you guys to support locals. I'm going to ask you if you know anybody that needs some. You do sidewalks, demolition, like you said, landscaping, a bunch of different things. The cool thing is you can go tear stuff up if you need something torn up or taken down.
I'm a hammer.
Yeah.
I break things.
I know. I was looking at your pictures. You had some really cool pictures that you had sent me out on the job, so those will be going on to his Facebook page. Now, one thing I want to mention, and this is what I do, and I'm counting on you guys. All right, I'm on my True Blues especially to get this out there, but I'm also counting on you guys to follow the page because I'll be working on this. There's a page. For right now, this is what the page looks like. We got 2 likes and 3 followers.
All right.
But yeah, we need to get a whole bunch. So I'm going to put this to the test. Let's see if we can get. This is what the page looks like. And I've commented with the link. I'm going to share the link again. So this is the page that I'm designing. I did the, so far I've got this up on the background. We're going to put a cool picture of Leo on there so you'll be able to find him. And then you're going to be able to find all of his details. But I would love for you guys to go over and like and follow. Just so you can kind of follow the jobs that he does. Because we're going to be posting some pictures on there. That's a good way for you to get a hold of him if you do come up. And you were telling me you don't mind doing smaller jobs. Like, tell me about some of that.
Yeah. It's really interesting because I've been a part of the biggest projects in Wichita Falls. We did the concrete for the K. Yeager Coliseum. I can remember doing.
Wow.
I can remember doing the interior rink of the skating rink.
That's crazy.
24 hours just to pour the concrete.
What?
Yeah, it was like 600-700 yards. It was insane.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and it was already, the K. Yeager was already built around. And we poured like with, I think it was 2 pump trucks. And
that is crazy.
Anyway, so we did like the K. Yeager. We did both sections of the Impact Center. We've done like 5 of the 10 sections of the city sidewalk, the one that's going around the entire.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we've done military installations, federal works.
So you've done some giant.
And now I prefer mom and pop's house doing some tear out and demolition. No, I will do big projects. Absolutely. Throw me $1 million and I'll do whatever you want. But, patios in the backyard, gazebos, or porches and decks, carports.
Yeah.
I'll do. I'm not afraid of those.
Well, heck no, because you did like the K. Yeager and stuff when it was like, I mean, you're a part of Wichita Falls history.
Yes, absolutely.
So you literally were there when they were building that bad boy. That's crazy.
It, yes.
Eddie Mandela's ears must have been burning. Were they burning, buddy? He's like, someone's talking about me. Yes, good morning, Eddie. Eddie, we were talking about you. I got to put the dates for the mixers. I think that you and I talked about that. We're going to be doing that. I'm definitely inviting Leo. You guys will enjoy talking to him. Jamie was commenting about YouTube. Don't forget, you can also find your episodes on YouTube. Every once in a blue moon, I have a hard time getting them over to my YouTube. I don't know what it is with YouTube. But you can go over and follow me there as well. So you can go back and find an older video and send it to someone and say, hey, we can talk about, in the videos that I do with you for your business, you can talk about everything you do. So it's like, hey, we can even do videos where we record you doing something. You can send it to them. So you can find my YouTube at The Go-To Girl on YouTube. And we'll get that link in the comments. And I'll probably share something. So what did Eddie say? Let's see here. He said, join Jack FM for their Football Fridays promo. You actually did too.
Oh,
you
yes.
are going to be on the radio for the football promo, which is really, really cool.
Go Hershey.
I know, I was just going to say.
Hershey alumni here.
That's what's up.
Bam.
See, we get together well. Like, we really do. And it's cool how I get to connect with local small business owners that are working. And I know the other day you like stopped into town to meet me for lunch. You had a job you're working on. We sat there and we talked about business and stuff, and you're a really busy guy, but we connected really well.
Yes.
And you know, and one thing that I love that you told me was like, you know, I went through all these different places. I've went through this, I went through that. He was like, it's time that I go to someone local like you, and I'm really excited to have your business. Like, I really want to earn your business and keep your business. And so I want to get him out there, guys. And so for Eddie and people that are hopping on, again, I've got Leo Lerma with us, and we've created a page called Lerma's Concrete. However, he does a lot of different things. And so you can definitely follow his Facebook. You can get his contact information, and he can get out there and get the job done. He can also demolish stuff, which, you know, I didn't even know. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I get a lot of people asking me about stuff, but I've never even thought about somebody needing to tear an old house down off a property. So if you know a realtor or someone, you just recently you tear those down all the time, or how does that work?
I've been doing it for years. I work for realtors quite a bit now, and individual homeowners. Like the guy that I met with yesterday, he's going to put a brand new home on his lot, and he's got an older home because remodels cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's better just to get rid of it and start brand new.
Yeah, yeah. Eddie's asking, are you related to Luz?
Yes, Luz Lerma was my father before he passed away over 5 years ago. Oh. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Very proud of my father. Before he passed, 50 years in Wichita Falls. 50 years. He taught me. He was very well known, very well liked. He left me an amazing name.
That's
not
awesome.
Not only my last name, but an amazing name in construction. I literally cannot go anywhere without. And when I introduced myself, well, is your father Luz Lerma? And I'm proud to say, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely was my father.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool to be able to say that. And so, guys, you know, he's been in this. He said you were riding around on the tractor with your dad.
Right with the kids.
And that's so cool. You know, I feel like a lot of generations now are losing that. So hit the hearts for that. That's really cool to, you know, grow up in that way and to be taught something that way. So, I mean, I think that's really cool.
I got to add also that my father was big business. And when I say big business, well, K. Yeager, Impec.
Yeah.
You know, I worked for him at that time. And 60 employees, 70 employees.
Wow.
When we were doing the K. Yeager, we had like 120 employees at that time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, huge. I mean, that's...
So your dad he was like...
He was the man.
Go bigger, go home.
He was the man. Cryvac, additions out there, you name it, he was a part. I mean, there literally wasn't a big project in Wichita Falls where you didn't see a Luz Lerma construction truck on.
That's so awesome. And to have you here being able to talk about it just makes my heart happy.
And I'm real okay with Joe Smith's house doing their patio.
He's like, but Dad did that, but I'm real okay with this.
I'm real okay
because,
doing it.
Yeah, because you've done it all of your life. I mean, and that's really cool. And there's a lot of Joe Smiths and go-to girls out there that need smaller projects.
Yes.
There's a lot of people out there that need their home remodeled, or they need that, their what is it, front porch done, or their back patio, or, sidewalks and stuff like that. So you can definitely get a hold of him for that. And it's really awesome. I've included his Facebook page. Eddie says, my dad and Luz Lerma were great friends. My dad had a construction company too. So that's really cool. And didn't I tell you? I was like, you're going to like Eddie. Eddie's a cool dude.
Absolutely.
You are probably in the same age, area. And Eddie's like, man, he's something else. Like,
I believe Eddie's an Army veteran.
Are you Eddie?
I believe.
Are you Eddie?
I met him at Pro Star Rental one morning, and him and I just clicked. Eddie's the type of guy, I believe, that...
I don't know, but he's one heck of an artist. I'll tell you that.
Oh, really?
He is really, really cool, guys. So, guys, we've got a few more minutes left. If you're listening on the radio on Jack FM or the podcast, we cut this off 30 minutes in. But on Go To Girl Live, it can keep streaming and we can keep talking, which I go to work here shortly. So we kind of have a little bit of a time limit. But the cool thing is with you, because you've already booked, we've got a couple videos coming up in the future. We're going to be out showing some construction jobs or, concrete jobs, or we can even show off demolishing stuff, which I'm really excited because I love that. So I'm really looking forward to some of these videos. And now you can also find his Facebook page. Eddie, I'm going to challenge all of y'all to give this video a share. And I'm going to have you guys go. He said, I'm not a veteran, but my brother Jerry was, and he worked for my dad. So they pay for each other.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Eddie and his brothers, they literally, you guys are cut from the same cloth, dude. Seriously, if you meet Eddie or you meet his brother, you definitely know they're related. Same way they talk. So it's really, really cool. So a live demolition would be fun. Yes, girl. You should bring some cookies out to the demolition. He would love them. Seriously, she makes some awesome stuff. I got to give a shout out to my True Blues Be Sweet Treats, girl. She does some really, really cool stuff. Eddie says he is a 79 Coyote here. And I want to say thank y'all for you guys getting up with me. A lot of y'all set an alarm. And if I'm not on, I think it was yesterday, I had someone, no, yesterday I was on, the day before I wasn't. They all text and ask Eddie where I'm at. So Eddie is like, wow, everybody goes through me to find you, which is really, really cool. Now, again, go to Lerma's, it's Leo Lerma. You can find him that way on Facebook. He's got a blue profile picture on there with the VA information. And then he's also got his Lerma's Concrete, so you can find that. So... so it's really cool. So how do they get a hold of you? Let's talk about that, though. I want to make sure how they can connect with you the best.
The best way to get a hold of me is through my cell phone number. It's 940-882-0188. That's my direct number. If you're a weirdo, don't call me, but if you have...
Oh, my God.
I'm just... Maybe once.
I think that's going to be my new tagline. If you're a weirdo, do not
maybe once, but after that,
no. I know, right? I get the same thing.
Weirdos are cool. I mean,
they are, but there's a few that's just don't call me. I love that. They made
940-882-0188. I'll take care of all your construction needs, your landscaping needs. And I'll be a professional about it.
Even some of the weirdos. No, I gotta say, you are very professional. And guys, he's really, we met, we talked about business. You get down to what you need for your business. You have been working it, and you know that social media and getting out here in this way is a very important part. And I'm gonna tell you, he's very professional. We met at Frank and Joe's and really went over stuff, and we met again at Lala's. And so, guys,
Yummy.
so far, I mean, from what I'm seeing, dude, go to Lerma's Concrete. Like, go check him out, see what he can do for you. You went and met Dan right away.
Right away.
I sent you someone, and you went over there, and that's a cool thing because you'll leave a job, go meet with someone, get what you need, and that's really cool because a lot of times people will say, oh well, so I'm hoping, that you get a lot of business, and I'm hoping we can help a lot of people with that. So that's cool. Deandra says she's 2001 Coyote. Good morning. So that makes us like close to the same age, girl. Does he know my brother Chuck? He owns Mandela Concrete, so he might know him too. And he's like throwing everybody out there. He's like, do you know this person? I just adore Eddie. He's cool. He's a cool guy. So real quick though, I think it would be fun. Everybody that's watching, that's come to, because some people watch, like I got people, hundreds of thousands of people that watch later in the day. A lot of people don't get up and just sit here on their phone and glued to a video, but then later they'll go back and catch it. So let me know what alumni you are and what year in the comments. Don't you think that'd be fun?
Yeah, I gotta say, 1990 Hershey Huskies.
1990 Hershey Huskies.
I keep taking my hat off so I can say I'm really 1990. Some white hair.
He's like, let me show the hair here. So that's really, really cool. So I'm not sure. Do you know his brother? He wanted to know.
Chuck? I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe I got banged around a little bit in the Marine Corps, but yeah. I'm better with faces. I'm better with faces.
There we go. Me too. Me too. I see so many people, and you probably do too, because you're real talkative and, a real friendly person.
You know who I'm working for right now? A guy named Joe Rock.
Joe Rock.
Yeah, that name I completely hit that last name.
You can remember that.
Joe Rock.
Joe Rock. It's kind of like you rock. Exactly. Angela says 1992 Anadarko Warriors. That's what's up. Okay, I guess I'll throw mine out there.
Come on.
I don't know.
What is it?
2003 Granfield Bearcats.
Small town
yes.
girl.
I know, small town girl. No, let's not. Let's not go there. My singing, they'll be all like, bye. But yeah, so 2003, that's crazy. Time flies. That wasn't that long ago, y'all. I'm a spring chicken here.
Wow.
Angela says, you're young. I'm like, I know. Leo says it's 8 o'clock. Thank you, Leo. I gotta find out what's up with Rick Garcia. Rick Garcia usually hops on every morning and keeps the time for me. It's just a thing he does. So y'all keep an eye out for Rick Garcia. I hope he's doing okay. He's a cool guy. So where are you at? Does he do house repairs like sheetrock repairs, wood outside of house and flooring?
No. Those are the few things I told you yesterday, I believe. Like plumbing, I stay away from. Electrical, I stay away from. Sheetrock, I stay away from. Flooring, I stay away from.
Those type of,
yes,
but you know people.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Give me a call. I can lead you in the right direction. All professional guys. But there are a few things I don't do.
You're more in the destroying things in a good way. Demolition. And then your pouring concrete, porches, patios, landscaping.
Exactly.
Yeah. So those are more of his things. But again, he will know someone and that he can get you their information. So,
I can.
Yeah, and I love these videos because you can answer questions right then and there. Like, I love being able to help people find out yes or no or whatnot. But, hey, I might need to do a video with someone that does flooring and stuff. It does the other, give me some clients, Leo.
Mario's brother.
Mario actually, Mario Guerrero, right? Guerrero. He actually was the one that recommended, and it's cool how people recommend me. So guys, definitely. If you
Let me tell you a quick story on that.
Yeah.
So we were eating at this Asian restaurant, delicious, off of Market Street.
Yeah.
That one in the corner, I forget the name of it. Anyways, I was complaining to him about Yelp and how much they charge me. They don't charge me for, every time somebody looks at my page, they charge me something massive. And I was complaining to him like, dang, they probably charged me $1,000.
Don't go look at his page. Just go to Facebook.
Anyways, I was just complaining. I said, man, I wish I could find somebody local. And immediately he looks at me. the way Mario does.
Yeah.
And he says, "You need to contact the go-to girl."
Aww.
I said, "Excuse me?
awesome.
Excuse me? Who's that?"
That sounds weird. Like, I got a cape.
Yeah, exactly.
You need, I got like a little bat signal, except it's like a heart signal.
Put the go-to symbol up.
Yeah, there we go. That's awesome, though.
It was. I mean, I looked
Yeah.
you up, found you, was able to communicate with you
That's
almost
cool.
immediately, and
Yeah.
here we are.
That's cool. It's super cool, guys.
2 kids later,
So-
and
Yep, there we go. All right, so guys, thank you so much. Check out my Facebook page for today's giveaway. Said Eddie, that's fantastic. You're always doing some giveaways. Also, I've got to post your rules to the Go To Girl video giveaway. I haven't posted that yet, Eddie. I'm kind of slacking. I've got so many things going on, but I've also had some personal things going on. So there's a bunch of events and things that I'm doing that it's going to be popping up on my page. So if you're not already following, if you come across this video later and you're not already following, be sure to follow and like my page, because there's a lot of cool. I've got an event at Horseshoe Bend Cellars Vineyard and Winery in September. I've got a pop-up that I'm going to do right across from Walmart on Lawrence with food trucks and stuff as well. Right, I mean, that's going to be a great location for vendors. That's going to be September-ish and October. Eddie, if you want to send me some dates that you're available for that one. Different things. So I got a lot of stuff. Angela says her son's Spanish teacher from Rotter wants to be on your show. Perfect. I'm down. Can you teach me some Spanish? Because I need to. Last thing I'm going to mention, I was doing a video one day and I threw in some Spanish. And then Roy Ansvalda, he was listening. He caught my show like on a weekend. He goes, "Hey, girl, I heard your show." And I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, I was eating my breakfast and I was getting up." And he goes, "But you need to work on your Spanish." Because I had threw some Spanish into my video.
Hey, I gotta say though, when you pulled up in that jam that you had going on in your car, it was like some cumbia reggaeton. I don't know what all it was, but it talking about upbeat, you know,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Make
I'm
you
ready. It's Friday.
I know it. So you're taking the right steps to learn the language, especially with the
Yeah.
music.
Oh, yeah. I sing it. I don't know if I know everything they say.
You don't
sometimes,
have
but I'm
to.
like, hey.
You don't have to know
Definitely,
the
you
words.
don't have to.
You don't
You
have to
don't
say
have
it
to.
correctly. Shoot,
Yes.
we'll give you an A for effort.
There we go.
Believe me, I don't say, and my father, you know, and my mother, I grew up listening to Spanish.
Yeah.
With his employees just talking Spanish. I still hablo todo mucho. It's
Yeah.
really, really chewed up Spanish. Spanglish, Tex-Mex,
There you
whatever you
go.
want to call it.
That's
But,
cool.
you know, I can go to any Latin country in the world and get understood, whether it's through sign language
You
or...
can save yourself. You can get yourself into trouble. You can order
Exactly.
some drinks. Well, your page is already up 6 more followers.
Wow.
That's good.
Awesome. Thank
We're
you, guys.
commenting. So at the very bottom, we commented with Lerma's Concrete. Just created the page. We're going to get some information and some pictures on there very, very soon. I got to go because we actually are going to we're going to work on that for like 5 minutes, and then I got to head to work. If you need an insurance quote, you can get with me. They already liked your comment. That's what's up. Let's get this out there. Michael Rodriguez, shout out to you hopping on with the Car Club, Texas Legacy Car Club. You guys are fantastic. I know you guys always have some cool events coming up. Also, Music Saved My Life has a really cool event coming up at the NPEC soon. So, Michael, if you could put that in there, that would mean a lot. Put that information in there because I want you guys to really stay on top of that. So, Leo, man, we got to hop off here. It's fun, isn't it? We're gonna.
Bam.
You're gonna see me and him destroying stuff in a good way. It's destroying
way.
stuff for customers, demolishing. I'm gonna go help you with that. All right. Well, I don't know if I'll be any help, but I'm gonna check it out. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Moral support.
Share, like his page, support local, and that's what's up. Wichita Falls.